there will be a challenge. As a matter of fact, if there isn't one, you're probably not doing the job. Noel, as you look through the time that you've spent with us over a couple of months now, what has surprised you the most about the day-to-day activities of this internship?
I think day to day, I was expecting it to be a little bit more stressful, but one of the things that has been so nice is the help and support that everyone has provided. And Jim, you definitely made sure that I was prepared before I went into the field on my own. So having me shadow other field sales consultants and you yourself coming with me before I went out and did it by myself was like one of the nicest things that happened during this internship.
Well, I think that really kind of gets right at the key to what we're talking about, and that is being prepared to go out in the field, being prepared to interact with customers, which is a fundamental thing that we do with all of our field sales consultants as far as the preparation and before you met with the first customer. How did you feel about that first interaction?
Well, you taught me well. You taught me how to prep and do my pre-call planning. So you taught me how to go into Salesforce and look and see what the customer had ordered maybe recently and what that item was, as well as looking for any contacts and notes that anyone else has left on the account so I could take any valuable information with me before I went into that account, and I felt confident.
I mean, it really emphasizes all we can do with pre-call planning, especially for someone who's first time being out there. So, and you've done it extremely well. So rather than monopolize it, I'm going to give you a chance. Ask me a question or two.
But what are some of the skills that you can expect an intern to develop in the field?
That's critical, and you've already expounded on a couple of the critical ones. The first thing that comes out is how you meet and greet someone in an office, what we like to refer to as the total office call. Everyone in that practice is absolutely important to the business that we deliver. But more important than that is, you mentioned the pre-call planning. That's one of the skills that everyone must learn right away and master. Before you walk in the door, with the information that we have available, you should never feel like you're walking in as an unknown. The next skill set that comes from it is probing. What questions to ask in what manner so that you better understand the customer's needs. Because at the end of the day, what we do is not about selling as it is about helping. And that probing is a vital part to what we do.
It definitely is. Describe a typical challenge that an FSC might face and what you would do to help your team overcome that challenge.
Sure, and there are a plethora of different challenges that happen on a day-to-day basis. They will vary from customers to services. Objection handling is really a big part of what we do typically every single day. Now, I like to share with everyone that an objection is a gift. And here's what I mean by it. First, they tell you what's wrong. Then they tell you how they want it fixed. But here's the gift part. They tell you they want you to fix it. So that's the gift part to it. So look at an objection as a way of saying, hey, this is really when I'm partnering with a customer and I'm making sure I have the opportunity to fix something that's wrong because they want me to fix it. Typically, it's generally something about 80 to 90% of any objection you run into. Once they understand that, and then you follow through with it, the execution part, typically you can handle just about what comes up.
What do you like most about working in field sales? What advice do you have for someone early in their career looking to get into field sales?
I can make a good living by helping someone. Not many industries can say that. So that's number one. Make sure you have a passion for helping and being of help to someone. The second part to that, which I think is just as important, is problems will come, challenges will come. You have to be willing to be open and objective to facing those challenges. Know that every single day there will be a challenge. As a matter of fact, if there isn't one, you're probably not doing the job. Be of help, want to be of help, and know that when the challenges come, you're doing something right. Take a look at your internship and you take a look at the time you spent with us. What do you think makes Henry Schein a great place to start out in this line of work?
Every experience that I've had with everyone has been great. And not only that, but the company truly operates as a team. And it makes you want to be a part of that team and work hard to contribute to that team.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And as you were talking, I thought about even when I first came on board, it's like why Henry Schein as you look at this industry. Culture, something you said, is absolutely paramount. In the time that I've been in healthcare sales, and we won't even count my years, but I will say it this way, culture and the work environment is absolutely paramount to getting up and doing what we do on a day-to-day basis. I heard this statistic a long time ago, and I often repeat it, that we spend 85% of our waking hours on the job. Now, Jim Brown says that's a heck of a lot of time to be miserable if you don't like what you're doing. So it's a culture where everyone really wants everyone to succeed. And to me, I don't see how you fail when you know that you've got that kind of support in place. So to survive in this industry, you have to be in growth mode. And that's exactly what we've gotten out of it. So far, you have really epitomized what we're looking for out of this program. Someone who was eager to learn, someone who wasn't afraid to step out there, make mistakes, and grow from it. And that's exactly what you've shown. So you, as well as the rest of the interns, from everything I've heard, have actually made this program a success. It's not us, it's you guys. So happy National Intern Day to everyone, but more importantly, continue to do everything that you're doing and do it better.